Here at Headlight Revolution, we bought one of the first 2019 Ram trucks to hit our local dealership, and the reason we did that is to find the best and brightest bulbs possible for everything on this truck, from the headlights to the fog lights and reverse lights. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to upgrade the fog lights in 2019 Ram, and more importantly, what they look like compared to the stock fog lights that you got with the truck. So let's get started. So the first step in installing the Morimoto XB LED fog light in your 2019 Ram is putting the truck on a lift. Actually, you can do this in your driveway at home. You might want to jack the truck up though. You do need to remove 3 7mm bolts to get this thing, get the original one out, get the new one popped back in, and it's a little tough laying on the ground. You can really swap the fog light bulbs pretty easily laying on the ground, but honestly, unbolting this thing, reaching up there, it's just a little bit easier if you got a little more room to work. We put it up in the air so that you guys can see exactly how to do it, so I can get my camera equipment back there and show you guys exactly step by step how to get this thing in your truck. So, the first thing you need to do is unplug your factory wire harness. Pull down on the red tab, unclip it like so. With that unplugged, you can reach a 7mm socket up here, and I've got this sweet cordless ratchet, but honestly you could use a socket just fine with a ratchet, whatever you want to do. And there's 3 bolts. There's 2 on the inside and 1 on the outside. With the bolts removed, that fog light's going to come right out just like that. So this is the Morimoto XB LED fog light, and this is the factory fog light from your truck. And there's 2 main reasons why you would even do this upgrade in the first place. One, output, the XB LED fog light, and honestly the XB lineup entirely from Morimoto, the headlights, tail lights, fog lights, they are all exceptional. They're insanely bright, and they all offer a very distinct cutoff line, which is really nice for oncoming traffic. The second reason you'd want to do this is the style. Side by side, you can tell we've got a fog light that looks like the same fog light that's been in every vehicle since the 90s at least. The Morimoto XB LED fog light is blacked out. It's got a cool LED projector style chip in it. This thing looks awesome. And on the front of this black truck, it looks really clean. The installation of this is as simple as reversing the steps here. You put the 3 bolts back in, and it's in place, it's done, and you're good to go. One thing I recommend doing before you install this fog light in your vehicle is pinning the connector that Morimoto supplies with the light. To do that, take the red wire, and with this little tab up on the H11 plug, insert the red wire like so. You should hear it click into place. Take the black wire, do the same thing on the other side. The reason they do this is some vehicles use the same fog light as this Ram truck does, and this way you can easily switch the wires from left to right in case the polarity is a little different on your vehicle. So with that all done, we can bring it back to the truck, pop it back in, and be really careful installing it because it's really easy for it to fall out. It's not really held in place by anything other than the bolts, which, you know, you don't want your brand new fog light to go bouncing down the shop floor, right? So now that the fog light is installed in the truck, we can bring this over to our studio and we'll shoot the factory fog lights against the wall so you can see exactly what those look like. Get a little baseline against a white wall from about 20 feet, and then we'll throw the Morimoto XB LED fog lights in and see the sharp cutoff line, and we'll see just how much brighter they actually are compared to the stock bulbs you're already used to. So on the bottom here, we've got our stock 2019 Ram fog lights. They put out 240 lux, which is your usable light output flying down the road at night. And 240 is not a ton. You know, we've got a decent beam pattern, but honestly, they're not very bright, and if you're relying on these in bad weather, you might be a little out of luck. Now up top, we've got the Morimoto XB LED fog lights, and as you can see, we've got a nice, sharp, distinct cutoff line that will not blind oncoming traffic. We've got a lot of light down low, just like it should be, and this came out at 310 lux, so we picked up some lux, we picked up some brightness, but more importantly, we've got that sweet blacked out look on the front of the truck, and we've got a nice white light output going down the road. As you can see, the installation of these Morimoto XB LED fogs is a breeze. You've got 3 bolts, they pop right in. You get a beautiful cutoff line, you get a tremendous amount of LED light output, and it looks great against the wall. Now, if you need any other upgrades for your Ram, headlights, reverse lights, tail lights, we've got it all at our website, headlightrevolution.com. We'd be happy to help you out. Thanks for watching.